Did you know that with every meal, you might be putting your life at risk without even realizing it? That's right. Some foods that seem completely harmless may actually be silently destroying your heart, setting the stage for a devastating heart attack. Imagine waking up one day to be surprised by a heart attack, never having suspected the signs your body was sending. This is the reality for millions of people around the world who consume foods daily that drastically increase the risk of an attack, without even imagining the danger. The good news is that today, you will discover the truth behind these 5 treacherous foods that may be undermining your health and how to avoid them immediately. What's at stake is your health, your life, and the chance to prevent something that could change everything in an instant. Don't wait until it's too late. The time to act is now. I will show you exactly how to protect yourself and make decisions that truly make a difference for your heart and your future. The first food you should be cautious about is highly salty foods. Excessive salt consumption is one of the main culprits when it comes to heart problems. Let's understand better how this works and why it's so important to pay attention to the amount of salt in our diet. When you consume more salt than the recommended amount, which is just 5 grams per day, about 1 teaspoon, your body starts to retain fluid. This fluid buildup increases the volume of circulating blood. As a result, the heart has to work harder to pump this extra blood. This means that, over time, the heart exerts more effort than it should, which can lead to a series of health issues, with heart failure being one of the most serious. But what exactly is heart failure? Basically, it's when the heart cannot pump blood effectively. This can result in symptoms like shortness of breath, extreme fatigue, and swelling in the legs and ankles due to fluid retention. This condition doesn't happen overnight. It is the result of years of strain on the heart, often caused by a diet high in salt. Processed foods are a significant villain in this scenario. Often, people have no idea how much they are consuming. For example, a simple serving of fries can contain over 500 milligrams of sodium, while a fast food meal can exceed 1,000 milligrams. To put it into perspective, just one of these foods can cause you to exceed the daily salt recommendation without accounting for other meals. That's why it's crucial to keep an eye on food labels. When you see low sodium, it doesn't mean the product is salt-free. Often, what is considered low can still be a significant amount if you consume several products throughout the day. Have you ever found yourself worried about your heart health, feeling that despite all your efforts, you're not doing enough? Imagine if you could follow a clear and simple plan that could transform your heart health in just 30 days. Considering the challenges of keeping heart health in check, I've made my digital book available, 30-Day Challenge for a Healthy Heart, 30 Steps that will clean your arteries in 30 days, and I've left it for you to download right now in the first pinned comment. This 30-day challenge is not just about superficial changes. It's about ensuring your heart is stronger, your arteries are cleaner, and your life is longer and healthier. These are habits anyone can implement, no matter how busy your routine is. And best of all, these habits can be easily incorporated, becoming a natural part of your daily life. Click on the first pinned comment, as we have very few units left and will soon be taking it offline. Click now and grab your digital book. But don't despair. It's entirely possible to have delicious and healthy meals without relying on salt. You can use a variety of natural seasonings that not only enhance the flavor of dishes, but also provide additional health benefits. Here are some suggestions. Fresh herbs, basil, parsley, cilantro, and rosemary can add a special touch to your dishes. Spices, pepper, turmeric, and cumin are great options to add flavor without salt. Garlic and onion. Besides being flavorful, these ingredients can help reduce blood pressure. Citrus fruits. Lemon and orange can enhance flavor and bring freshness to food. Try making a salad with fresh greens, colorful vegetables, a drizzle of olive oil, and lemon juice. It's an explosion of flavors that will make your palate happy and your heart grateful. Remember, changing your diet is a journey. Making small adjustments over time can lead to significant benefits for your cardiovascular health. I see that you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. We will always be bringing content on how to take care of your heart health. Now let's get to know the next food that is a villain for your heart health. Energy drinks. Anna has always been a person full of energy, known for her ability to tackle any challenge with a smile on her face. She loved to exercise and had a busy routine, but as the days became more hectic, she began to look for ways to maintain that energy. That's when energy drinks entered her life. At first, they seemed to be the perfect solution. A sip and she was ready to conquer the world. However, this consumption became a daily habit, and Anna started to notice some changes in her body. One day, while at the office, Anna felt her heart racing as if she were running a marathon, even while sitting at her desk. The sound of her own heartbeat echoed in her ears, and a sense of worry began to set in. Intrigued and a little scared, she decided it was time to consult a doctor. During the appointment, the doctor welcomed her with a warm smile, but soon his tone turned serious. He began to explain the dangers of energy drinks, and Anna listened attentively. "These drinks are much more than just sugar and caffeine," he said. "The sugar provides a quick burst of energy, but too much can cause serious problems. When you consume a lot of sugar, the pancreas has to work hard to control blood glucose levels. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance and even diabetes." Anna felt a knot in her stomach. She had never thought that something that seemed so harmless could cause so much harm. But what alerted her the most was the explanation about caffeine. The doctor continued, "Caffeine stimulates the heart, increasing the heart rate and blood pressure. The problem is that when you regularly consume too much caffeine, your heart can start to hypertrophy." Anna remembered all those cans of energy drinks she had consumed. "Hypertrophy?" she asked, curious. The doctor explained that cardiac hypertrophy is the enlargement of the heart muscle. It's as if your heart is trying to adapt to the constant stress of caffeine. Over time, this enlargement can reduce the heart's ability to pump blood efficiently. You could end up with issues like arrhythmias and even heart failure. At that moment, Anna realized that the energy she so desired was coming at a high price. Determined to change her path, she began to research healthy alternatives. She remembered how her grandmothers used to make teas and infusions to energize and revitalize the body. With that in mind, she decided to give it a try. Instead of opening a can of energy drink in the morning, she started preparing herbal teas, like hibiscus tea, which is not only delicious but also has properties that help regulate blood pressure. Anna also decided she needed to eat better. She began incorporating smoothies made with fresh fruits and vegetables into her diet. These smoothies were an explosion of flavor and natural energy, without the crash that energy drinks typically caused. The change wasn't easy at first, but Anna was surprised to find that with these new choices, her energy levels improved significantly. On top of all this, she made it a point to prioritize sleep. Anna realized that by getting better sleep, she woke up feeling more refreshed and energized throughout the day. She began establishing a regular sleep routine, turning off electronic devices an hour before bed and creating a calm, relaxing environment for sleep. After a few weeks, Anna not only got rid of energy drinks but also felt healthier and more alive than ever. Her heart was functioning better, and she discovered that small changes in her daily habits could bring great benefits to her health. Anna's story became an inspiration for her friends and family. Whenever someone asked about her new routine, she would reply with a sparkle in her eyes, "Taking care of your heart is the best energy you can have." Now, Anna is ready to share her experience and help others understand the importance of caring for cardiovascular health. And you? Are you ready to follow her example and make choices that benefit your heart? Tell me in the comments what foods you like to consume, and we'll tell you how healthy they are. So let's talk about the next food, cheese. Cheeses are one of the most beloved and versatile foods in the world, but not all of them are equally beneficial for our health. Let's discuss cured and fresh cheeses, and how choosing the healthier option can make a significant difference for your heart. Cured cheeses, such as cheddar, parmesan, and gorgonzola, are delicious, but they have a high saturated fat content. To give you an idea, 100 grams of cured cheese can contain up to 30 grams of fat. That's quite a lot, especially considering that excess saturated fat can raise levels of bad cholesterol in the blood. When cholesterol builds up in the arteries, it can lead to heart disease and even heart attacks. Therefore, it is essential to moderate the consumption of these cheeses, even if they are tempting. Now, we don't have to give up the flavor and pleasure of eating cheese. The healthy alternative lies in fresh cheeses. Examples include ricotta, cottage cheese, and Minas cheese. These cheeses are lighter and contain much less fat. While cured cheeses can have 30 grams of fat, fresh cheeses typically contain between 10 to 15 grams per 100 grams. This means you can enjoy a generous portion of cheese without worrying too much about health risks. Ricotta, for example, is incredibly versatile. You can use it in various recipes. How about making a healthy filling for lasagna? Mix ricotta with spinach and a little garlic, and you'll have a delicious and nutritious dish. It's also great as a snack. Add fresh fruits like strawberries or raspberries, and a drizzle of honey. It's a healthy dessert that will make you feel satisfied and well-nourished. Cottage cheese is another health superstar. In addition to being rich in protein, which helps with muscle building and recovery, it has a creamy texture that pairs well in salads. Try mixing cottage cheese with leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, and a little olive oil for a light and refreshing lunch. You can also use cottage cheese as a base for a smoothie. Just blend it with a banana and a little spinach. The result is a nutrient-rich and very tasty snack. In summary, when choosing cheeses, opt for fresh ones whenever possible. You'll not only be making a healthier choice for your heart, but you'll also get to explore a variety of flavors and combinations in the kitchen. Next time you go to the supermarket, don't forget to include fresh cheeses on your list. They are a delicious and nutritious way to take care of your health. I see here that you forgot to like the video. Show us that you care about your heart health and like the video. Are you ready for the next food that can be harmful to heart health? Let's talk about fried foods. Imagine you've just arrived home after a long day at work. Your stomach is growling, and the first thing that comes to mind is something delicious, like a plate of crispy fries or a breaded snack. The mouth-watering aroma fills the kitchen, and it's hard to resist the temptation. But have you ever thought about what these fried foods can do to your heart? Fried foods are true favorites in the culinary world, but they come with a price. When you dip something in hot oil, you're adding a significant amount of saturated fats to your meal. These fats, which make foods so tasty and crispy, can pose a serious problem for cardiovascular health. Now, imagine your arteries as pipes transporting blood throughout your body. Over time, the constant consumption of fried foods can cause these saturated fats to build up on the walls of the arteries, forming plaques that narrow these pipes. This is like trying to pass water through a clogged pipe. The pressure increases, and the passage becomes increasingly difficult. This buildup of fat in the arteries can lead to serious health problems. You may not feel anything at first, but over time, this blockage can result in heart disease, heart attacks, and even strokes. The scariest part is that many people have no idea what's happening until the symptoms become alarming. And it's not just the amount of fat that matters. The oils used for frying, especially those high in trans fatty acids, are even more harmful. They raise levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, and lower good cholesterol, HDL. This creates the perfect storm for heart problems. But don't despair. You can still satisfy your craving for fried foods in a healthier way. How about trying different cooking methods? Instead of frying, you can bake, grill, or steam your foods. For example, instead of fries, try roasted potatoes with herbs. They turn out crispy, flavorful, and much healthier. Another tip is if you really want to fry, consider using an air fryer, which uses hot air to cook foods, significantly reducing the amount of fat. This way, you can enjoy your favorite treats without the guilt that comes with traditional frying. So, the next time you feel drawn to fried foods, remember the impact this can have on your health. And don't forget, whenever you have questions about how to take care of your heart health, the solution will always be at your fingertips. Just grab your digital book, 30-Day Challenge for a Healthy Heart, 30 Steps to Clean Your Arteries in 30 Days. It's very important that you get it right now before the copies run out. Now we will reveal the last food that is terrible for heart health. Butter. A seemingly harmless ingredient in cooking, butter is quite popular, but caution is necessary. It is primarily composed of saturated fats, which, when consumed in excess, can be harmful to heart health. Let's understand better why it's important to rethink the use of butter in your diet. What are saturated fats? Saturated fats are a type of fat that, in large amounts, can raise levels of LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol. When LDL levels increase, there's a higher risk of plaque formation in the arteries, which can lead to problems like arterial blockages and, in more severe cases, heart attacks or strokes. Therefore, excessive consumption of butter is a warning we should take seriously. The risks of butter. Increased cholesterol. Studies show that regular consumption of butter can significantly elevate bad cholesterol levels, creating a conducive environment for heart disease. Arterial blockage. Over time, the buildup of fat in the arteries can restrict blood flow, forcing the heart to work harder, which is not good for cardiovascular health. Now, let's talk about an option that can be a true ally for your heart: olive oil. Here are some reasons to consider making this switch. Rich in monounsaturated fats. Olive oil is packed with monounsaturated fats, which are beneficial for heart health. These fats help reduce LDL cholesterol and increase HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol. This means a healthier heart and a lower risk of heart disease. Powerful antioxidants. In addition to its healthy fats, olive oil is rich in antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect heart cells. These compounds are essential for cardiovascular health and help keep the circulatory system in good shape. How to make the switch? The good news is that replacing butter with olive oil is not difficult and can be done in several ways. Use olive oil for grilling, sautéing, or even baking your recipes. It can be a tasty and healthy substitute in many preparations, from vegetables to meats. Olive oil is excellent for adding flavor to salads, marinades, and cold dishes. Mix it with lemon, herbs, and spices to create a delicious dressing that enhances the flavors of your food. Ready to make this switch? Every little step counts in the quest for a healthier and more balanced diet. And whenever you want to explore more options that can benefit your heart, just grab your digital book, 30-Day Challenge for a Healthy Heart, 30 Steps to Clean Your Arteries in 30 Days. Go to the pinned comment and secure your copy now, as the units are running out. Now that you know the risks of butter and the advantages of opting for olive oil, it's time to make healthier choices for your heart. Remember, small changes can have a big impact on your health. If you like this content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to keep your heart healthy. Let's embark on this journey to health together. See you next time.